Hi, it's me again. It's been 6 months since I last uploaded. Yet in that 6 months, I have gained 5 whole subscribers. Thank you very much for those people who subscribed despite me not uploading for 6 months. And also thank you very much to those people who haven't unsubscribed despite me not uploading for 6 months. The most I ever got on my previous Scratch journey was a very simple game. You could walk left and right, and the most advanced feature in the game was a dynamic cloud system, with multiple types of clouds at different levels that would spawn randomly. If you move the health slider to 0, it present a game over screen on which clouds would still appear. Looking inside the code is not very complicated. The main reason I scrapped this video idea in the past is because I got very bored of coding Scratch. But hold on, before we get into my second attempt at making a Scratch game, you might be wondering, what is Scratch? Scratch is a simple coding language that offers a block-based input system. Scratch is meant to be a very easy coding language. Take this example. Instead of having to manually create these loops and type out the many lines of code, you can draw blocks that do the exact same thing. Okay guys, so I just kind of finished the main thing. So the whole point of the game, if you didn't know, is to stay at least like 80 units away from this robot, and you're a goose. So the main thing, we have to calculate the distance. Usually it's pretty simple. You have to get the x and y, the difference between the x and y positions of both of the sprites, and get the absolute value of that. Then square them and add them together, because Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Then take the square root of that and you get c, and then you're gonna floor it because you don't want like 10 decimal places, you know. Eventually, this is just like how huge this is in Scratch. Okay, so now this game is actually pretty much done. So it gives you like your distance and your time, so you just click the play. And you know, C++ is better, you have to agree. And now you're in this kind of pixel game, and there's this robot chasing you as a goose. It doesn't really make sense, and you have to kind of evade the robot. The thing is, it goes to random locations and it can go really fast, and if you get too close, bam. Oh, there's a quick bug I had to fix. There we go. And you know, if you get within 80 units, you get caught. So this is supposed to be a scrap project, as you probably know, but I decided to revitalize it. And instead of making Scratch Craft, I made a game called Evade.
Go to my stuff, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, this is essentially the game. If I full screen it, don't get caught, evade, stay 80 units away. C++ is better. Of course, to start, you need to click agree. Okay, so this is like a robot, and you're like a duck, and you have to like stay away from the robot for as long as possible. See, if I get within like 80 studs, it says you got caught. It's a fun game, totally. Haha, oh my god, I almost died. And also look for arrow keys, because I'm so epic. Ooh.
Well, this is definitely an improvement from your Scratch Craft.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's my epic Scratch game. It's like the worst game you could ever think about making. but I don't really care
show
to
me
learn
the code.
Scratch. Okay, so they have like multiple things for the code. It's not even real code, to be honest. It's just a bunch of blocks. Okay, so this is like the player.
Oh gosh.
It's stuff. This is like the start button. This is like the robot. This is like the game. This is the distance. Of course, it's very simple math. So if I actually, it's like, how do you add comments? Is there like a little thing?
Right click.
Right click. Add comment.
Add comment, yeah.
So the math is pretty simple, right? So you have to figure out the distance between the player and the robot. So the first thing you need to do is you need to get well, this is actually pretty simple because it's 2D. We can use the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. But the first thing you do is need to get a and b. So a is equal to the absolute value of x. It should be like x player minus x robot. And then b is equal to the absolute value of x or y player minus y robot.
Liar.
Yeah, player. Player. That's not player. And then c is equal to the square root of a plus b. It's very simple. And Scratch. Scratch is being Scratch, very scratchy of him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It does.
But why do you have to make it so complicated?
It's not complicated. This is how you calculate distance between two things in a 2D space. Well, it's not complicated,
but for Scratch, you could do it so much easier. Let me show you.
You can?
I'm gonna make a project right now.